Okay, this is the third time that I try to make the live chat here in my channel, Maricita Colors in English. Hello, buenos días, welcome to my channel. Now is here in Germany, 10 and 14 in the morning. So here I try to see in my iPad for to know if works the video. Okay, welcome to my channel. I am Maricita Colors in English. Yesterday, I made the first part, the first lesson of my llama in crochet. It's like a loom. I'm looking for in internet the name of Telar in English. It's like a loom. It's similar. It's not a loom because the loom you must make with woods. And this I made only with crochet. It's like imitation. Okay, here I am in the 6th row. In the reverse is the number 6 row. And in the 7, I must begin with 4 green stitches. The X here is the green. I must make 4 before the leg. So now I finish this. I will make here. I will begin quick for that we can finish. So I will finish the 6th row. I hope that you can see. We will make the camera a little. Okay, we try to make. Please, if you are there, tell me if you hear me. It's important for me to know if all is correct. So now we finish the 6th row. Here in the edge, I make the last row. And look, now I make 1 chain like the first single crochet and we turn the crochet work. Now I will make the 7th row. We skip the first, we go into the next and we make the single crochet. We make a llama in crochet. In Spanish, llama, llama. Loom is telar. So I must make 4 green stitches. In this stitch, I must make 1 green. So in the previous, I must change the color. So 2 stitches before the green, I must change the colors. Here I will make 1 orange stitch and I will close with the green jar. And over this orange, the last orange, I must make 1 green single crochet. I must make 4. Here is 1, 2, I pull a little the orange, always in parallel with the orange. For making the parallel must be, after that we insert the stitch, we must have the orange color over the hook. We bring the green, we make the third, and we will make the 4 green stitch. But before I finish, I must close with the orange color. Now I must make, we are in the 7. I must make 4 orange stitches. So here you can see 4 stitches, look. 1, 2, 3, and 4. For this we change the yarns like I showed you. Now with the green in parallel, we must crochet the green yarn too. Here I must repeat. I catch back the stitch. Okay, now it's correct. Here I will make 4 orange stitches, 4 single crochet in orange. dry, or 3, 3, and 4. When I finish the 4, I must continue, look, with the line of the leg here. We are in the 7. So now I must make one green, one orange, and one green, and we must change the colors. So here, when I finish the last orange, I change for the green. I pull a little the yarns. Now I must make the green. I bring the yarn, but I finish with the orange. I pull the green. Now I will make the orange, but I will finish with the green. We pull, not so tight, please. Now I must make the green. So first the orange, and after this, I bring the yarn and I close with the orange. So now we continue here with the legs of the llama. Now I will make the 8th row in the next. First, I finish here the orange stitches, but first, remember to make the yarn into the front. So now I make one orange stitch, single crochet. I use only single crochet. How is the single crochet? We insert into the stitch, look, I catch two yarns. We bring the yarn into the front, yarn over, and we close. This is the single crochet, punto medio, punto bajo, or medio punto en español. In the description box, I will let you the names in Spanish. I will write. Here I find the edge, and I always must make the last stitch. And I finish this is the 7th row. Now I will show you the 8th row for the reverse, reversa, or in español we say revés. Reverse es revés en español. We make one chain like the first single crochet and we turn the crochet work. And this is the reverse. Here in the reverse, I will make one green stitch before the leg. And at the end, I will continue here straight. So only here in the reverse, I will make different. I will change the colors in the reverse. So I must make one previous the leg. Look the graphic. Okay. So we continue, we skip the first, we go into the next, and we continue making one single crochet in every stitch. Un punto medio en cada punto. Stitch, punto. So 2 stitches before the green, I must make one, but for change the colors, I must make 2 previous the green. So I insert the hook, we bring one yarn, and with the green we close. And we pull a little. And now I must make here the green stitch. I will tell you how many stitches are. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I must make 12 green stitches. 12. So we must make the 12 with the orange in parallel, remember. We insert, we bring, we make the first green single crochet. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, look for, we don't see the yarns. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. In the 12, we change the color. We bring the yarn in the 12 and we close with the orange. And we made 12 single crochet in green. Now only we must continue with the orange, but first pass the yarn in the front, the green, the color of your llama. I hope that you send me the photos of your llama in crochet in my Maricita colors in Facebook or Instagram. Now we only make the single crochet in orange that we find. This is the 8th row. In the edge, always I must make the last single crochet. Now for begin the 9th row, 1 chain and we turn the crochet work. I must the yarn always when we change, always they are little enredados. In English, I don't know. Maybe you can write me. Okay, now we learn how to read a graphic and how to change the colors. Okay, we made the 8th row. We must repeat the 9 and 10. So now we make the 9 and the 10 in the reverse. Reverse, this is the front. We must repeat. So we must continue only making 2 rows the same. I will show you. So the first stage we skip, we go into the next for don't make increases. And we make a stitch over a stitch. I will show you where I insert the hook. The stitch, the single crochet is super little, for this is difficult sometimes to see. But look, here I catch 2 yarns. This is where I make the single crochet. Insert. In the last single crochet orange, I will change for the color. And in this, I will close with the green. So you can see that the orange continuing. And now with the green, we will begin to make the body of the llama. And we must make in parallel with the orange. So we insert in the stitch, punto en español, the yarn, the orange, and after this the green. And here we will make, sorry, I repeat. I must repeat again. So we insert, we bring the green, and we make the single crochet that we will find. We make now the llama. Llama, llama in English. In Spanish is llama. This word llama in Spanish has a lot of meanings. Llama too, we say to the fire, when is the fire goes, for us is llama. When the fire is maybe with wood, something in the forest, the people make a lot of wood and they make the fire. And for us in Spanish, llama, this is a big llama, zum Beispiel, or by example. Okay, now I make only the green stitches and I must repeat. Here in the last green stitch, we will change the color. We insert, we bring the green and we close with the orange. So you can see that the green continues. And now the green color we pass into the front and look in the back is super clean. You don't see the yarn. So this is the nice of this technique. And now only we make every stitch that we find. Ahora tejemos los puntos que encontramos. Find. Here in the edge. Now we finish. This is the front of my work and one chain for the first, like the first single crochet, and we turn. And here we must repeat again. This is the 10th row, la décima vuelta. 10 in Spanish is 10. 10. But when it's 10 rows, we say décima hilera. Sometimes I say vuelta. Vuelta is round. When we make in circle, this is round. Okay, now we find the last orange stitch. So we change the color in this stitch. We have the two loops orange and we close with the green. And we must crochet with the orange in parallel. So now only we make all the green colors or green stitches that we find. We, nosotros en español, we. We find. Nosotros encontramos. Find. So in parallel, I crochet with the orange yarn. And look, you don't see the color. Now it's perfecta it's perfect the YouTube for the live chat. Now in the last green stitch, I must change for the color. So we enter into the stitch, we bring the green and we close with the orange, and always the green go into the front, en el frente. And we continue making all the orange stitches that we have. I made this loom, or it's not a loom, it's a imitation of a loom. We made with the hook number 3,50 millimeters because my yarn is teeny. So when my yarn is teeny, I use this teeny hook for that the thread is a little tight, like a telar or loom. So now we find the last stitch in the edge. I insert and we make the last single crochet and one chain, and we turn the crochet work. Now we made until here the 10. Now we see that change in this 11 row. This is the 11. We must make 2 stitches green more here. So we will make this now. This is a nice thread that you can make for decorate your house, your garden, or for give a present. It's very nice. Okay, now we skip the first, we go into the next, and I begin to make 1 single crochet in every stitch. Orange. Orange in Spanish is naranja. Color is color. Color naranja. Okay, now in the last orange stitch, I will change the color. So we insert, we bring the orange, and we close with the green. Here in the front is the same. We repeat in the 11. So only we must make 2 stitches more green at the end of my llama. In parallel, always with the orange, we insert. Here you see, and I must make the orange in the second part, and with the green, we start to make the single crochet. Yesterday, a woman wrote me, and she told me that she want 1 elephant, un elefante. So my next tutorial or pattern will be of a elefante. So you can write me and give me the ID for make. So now I make 1 green. I must make 2 stitches green more at the end. So here I make the last, and plus the last, I must make 2 green more. But in the second, I must change the color. Here I insert, I make the first green and the second. And here in the second, we change for the orange. And we make 2 stitches more. This is the 11. This is front of my work. Now I must finish first. And the yarn, the green, we pass in the front. This is the trick that I find for make better my the change of the colors. Now only we must make the stitches that we find. This is a live chat with Maricita. I am a Peruvian woman that lives in Germany. So I show you my technique that I learned in Peru. I come from Lima, the capital in English, Lima. Okay, I must to looking for. In Dutch is Hauptstadt. Okay, now we finish, we make 1 chain, and we turn the crochet work. First, I will drink a little water. It's almost 24 minutes. So I must try to make for that we finish tomorrow. I will finish. Tomorrow is the last lesson in a live chat. We skip the first, we go in the next, and we will repeat the stitches. Remember, we must repeat. Here in the last stitch, I bring, and we must change for the green color. And here only in parallel, we continue making all the green stitches. And this is good because I find this cannot. So I will cut here with a scissor that is not so big. Ready. This is good because will be inside of my thread. So I only will make one single crochet in every stitch with the green color. I pull a little always the yarn, but not so tight. Always we must give space to our thread, remember. Here only in the reverse, we repeat all the stitches like we find. This is the 12th row. This is the reverse. Here, later I must make into the another side. Okay, now I find the last green stitch. I bring the yarn and I change. And again, the yarn in the front. And we continue only making one single crochet orange in every stitch. Un punto naranja en cada punto. Every, cada. Stitch, punto. Yarn, hilo, en español. Now I make one chain like the first single crochet and we turn the crochet work. Now this I will make in the back. Maybe I cut so little. The next time you don't must cut so little this. But okay. Now we are in the, we made the 12. And now I must make the 13, look. In the 13, we will change. We continue with the same line, but only we will make 4 green stitches, and I must make 2, 4, and 6 orange, and at the end, only 3 green stitches. This is in the 13. And in the 14, only we repeat. So, this is easy. I will drink a little more of water for continuing our work. So now I will continue with the same line. Okay, we skip the first, we go into the next, and we make all the orange stitches that we find. In the last, this is the trick for change the color. This is a nice technique that you can use for all your threads, remember, it's very nice. Okay, we in the last orange stitch, we insert, we bring the orange and we close with the green. So now I will make 4 green stitches. So always in parallel with the orange. 1, 2, 3, I pull a little the orange, and 4. In the 4th stitch, orange or green, in the 4th green stitch, we change for the colors, for the orange. And now I must make 6 orange single crochet. and in parallel always with the green. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. In the sixth stitch, we must change for the color. 6, and we change. Super. And ready, look. Now I must make 3 green single crochet. So here we make 3 single crochet in parallel with the orange, remember. 1, 2, y 3. In the third, we change for the orange. So now we make this here. We make one orange over the green. Now this is the 13, treceava hilera. 13 in Spanish is 13, but when you make with the row, it's treceava. Okay. Here we make, here we finish with the green. So we pass the green before I make the orange stitches. So now over this green stitch, we make one orange stitch. And we continue making one orange in every stitch. Ready. Now we must make the 14, that is the reverse, R, reverse, y F, front. And we must continue. We must repeat all the stitches. So, one chain, we turn the crochet work, and we repeat all the stitches that we find. We skip the first for don't make increases. Aumentos en español, increases. If we make 2 stitches in one stitch, this is one increase. Aumento. Now I find the last orange, and this meaning that we must change the color in the second part. This is the first part, and the second part is when we close with the green color, or green yarn. So you can see that continuing the orange with the orange. Now only I must repeat the 3 green stitches with the orange in parallel. 1, 2, and 3. In this third stitch, we change the color. We always pull a little, not so tight. And we continue making 6 orange stitches in parallel with the green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, and 6. In the 6th stitch, we change for the green. Verde, verde and naranja, verde y naranja, verde, green, orange, naranja. We say naranja too to the fruit. Okay, now I must make 4 green stitches in parallel, always with the orange, remember. 2, 3, and 4. In the 4th stitch, we change for the orange. And now only, we must pass first when we finish the llama, we must make the yarn in the front. And we continue making only one single crochet in every stitch. You can make this llama or this crochet work with all the yarns that you prefer, cotton, with acrylic, with wool. You can make variations in my graphic if you want. The important is that you learn to read the graphics and change the colors. In the edge, we make the last single crochet, one stitch or one chain, and we turn the crochet work. And look, you can see a little more over llama. Okay, a little water. Water in Spanish is agua. Okay, now we made the 14 row. It's ready that we make in the reverse. And now we must make the 15. This is the front. And now in the 15 row, we must make one orange over the green. And we must make 3 greens. So, and after this is, we finish with the body of the llama. Only we will continue here with the cuello. Cuello in English, hals in the persons, but in the animals, I don't know, in the llama. But this is cuello. Cuello, we write like this. Cuello. This is the cuello. So I must make one orange more over this green and only 3 greens. And I must make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We must repeat 6 rows until the 20. That is the reverse. This is reverse, front, and reverse. And in the 21, I must make 3 greens over the orange. Altogether is 6. We repeat in the 22 the 6, and here I must make 1 green, 1 orange, and 2 greens. We repeat, not over the eye, I make 4 green. So the eye is only 1. That is orange. And here you can see the ears. So now I will make this 15 row, and tomorrow I will come back for show you how we make the 21. You only must repeat. So now we make the 15 row. So we skip the first stitch, we go into the next, and we continue making the orange stitches. I must make 1 orange, like the graphic, 1 orange over 1 green. So here make the orange, here I make the last orange, here I make 1 green over the 1 green. I will change the color. So I bring the yarn, the orange, and we close with the green. So now you can see the orange over the green. Here I must make only 3 green stitches in parallel with the orange. 1, 2, and 3. And in the third, we change for the orange. We pull a little, And now only we make orange stitches. This is the 15 row. So I will make the yarn, the green in front, because I finish with the green color in the body of my llama. So now only we make the stitches that we find. I will make this and the next row for that you see in the reverse how I make these 3 green stitches. Here we finish. This is very nice to make graphics, and after this to make in the threads is very nice. So you can try. I will make more animals. I must make one elephant because yesterday a Spanish person write me, a Spanish woman write me, and she want one elephant. Look. So here in the front, I am in the 15. This is front. 15 is front. 16 is reverse. In the reverse, all is orange and only 3 green. And we make all orange. So here I must make the last stitch in the edge. 1 chain, we turn the crochet work and look. Only we must repeat all the stitches. I will show you this last row, and tomorrow we will make the last part of our llama. Please write me for to know what do you think about my pattern. This is important for me. I repeat here, I only use single crochet in this thread, in this loom. Telar is not a loom, but it's a imitation, no? For all the person that don't have the things for make the loom, we can make an imitation of a loom. But you can make this thread too for make blankets, for make pullovers, for make everything. You can use this thread. It's not only for this loom, for the imitation. I remember when I was a kid, my mother make pullover with a heart in the center, but in knitting. This is different, yeah, I know, but it's very nice too. Okay, now in the last stitch in the orange, we must change the color in the second part. So we bring the yarn and we change for the green. And here I must make 3 green stitches with the orange in parallel. We insert in the stitch the orange in the second part, in the second, in the second part, and the third is the green. 2 and 3. In the third, we must change for the orange. And ready. This is the reverse. And remember, always pass the yarn in the front. If you forget, after this you can niche or you cannot make in the front. So for this you must remember to make always the yarn into the front. Okay, now only we repeat all the orange stitches. So now almost we finish our llama. Tomorrow I will show you how I make the head of the llama. Here I must finish the last stitch in the edge and 1 chain, and we turn the crochet work. Here I must make the yarns. Always when we change the yarns, this is only what happened. But it's a little relaxed because you must to think, you must to see where you must to change the colors. It's very nice, I like. But now we finish our second lesson. I hope that you like. Don't forget to subscribe here in my channel, Maricita Colors in English. I have patterns in English of crochet and knitting and sewing. I try to show you a little of all that I learned in my life. So now this is the front. The size of the llama depends too of the yarn that you use. I noticed that this green is a little ambition, a little, un poquito, a little, is big, a little big, like the orange. For this, you see in my thread that is a little more big, this green. Okay, I will show you the graphic. We made the 16 rows, so the 15 and 16, and I will make for tomorrow, you must make the 17, the 18, 19, and 20. 20 is the reverse, remember. And for the front, in the 21, I must make the noise or the mouth of our llama. It's 6 stitches green, 6 stitches green, and in the 23 I will make the eye. In the 24 I must make 4 green. In the 25 we will make the ears. But now you have all the stitches, look. So tomorrow I will come back for show you how I will make my thread, how we will finish our llama, and how I make here in the wood, and how I make these flecos. Flecos. I must looking for in English. I don't remember. But this is so easy. So we will make this, and I will show you how I make this. So this is all for today. This is the second lesson in a live chat. I hope that you like. Subscribe you and activate the bell here in my channel, Maricita Colors in English, for that you can receive all the posts when I have a new video here in my channel. You can find me too in Facebook, Maricita Colors in English, in Instagram, in Twitter, and Pinterest. In Instagram, always I post photos and videos of every day here from my life in Germany. So thank you very much for writing me. It's very nice to read your comments always. And we see us tomorrow. Nos vemos mañana en la tercera parte. We see us tomorrow in the third. Muchas gracias y hasta mañana. Thank you very much and we see us tomorrow. Chao, chao.